to F1 Podcast. We find ourselves now in race 3 of the 2009 season, Pep. We find ourselves at the Shanghai.
Yes, we do, mate. I actually did a few laps at the Shanghai this week, and I know it's your favourite circuit on the calendar, Max.
Love it. It's awesome.
Now, for those of you who haven't watched too many of our videos, you may not know that Max and I aren't too big of fans of Shanghai.
Not my favourite track, Pep.
No, and I did a few laps and I decided that yes, it wasn't my favourite track either, Max. There's no flow, but anyway, I'm looking forward to the race, of course.
Naturally.
And we're going to do this video now talking about our tips, mate, and also what we can expect to see from Shanghai. And for me, mate, I think it's going to be a continuation of Brawn doing well. Given reliability, of course, they've had a few gearbox problems or whatever, but I still think Brawn's going to do well, so I'm calling Button to get 3 from 3, mate.
3 from 3?
Yeah, I think that they'll just continue until the other teams get their, catch up with diffusers or whatever. I think that Button is looking very strong, and tipping Button to win, mate.
Alright, fair call. Can I just put a caveat in, or an excuse in? It's Wednesday night here in Sydney, Australia. I'm away this weekend up in Brisbane for work, so we can't do a podcast this weekend. There's been no practice, there's been no quali, there's been no nothing yet. So we're doing this with our dicks hanging out in the wind, quote unquote. So Pep's with that in play, Pep's picked Button for P1 in China. And I agree with my esteemed colleague. I'm picking Button to notch up his 3rd win as well.
Same reasons as me, Max, or different reasons?
No, pretty much, but he hasn't put a foot wrong so far, and that car is obviously a bullet. It's sticking to the road with that diffuser like nobody's business, and it's got Merc power, and I think Button has driven some really good races in the opening rounds of the season. So I see no reason for that not to continue. In my P2, I've actually picked Nico Rosberg. I think the young...
Solid pick, Max.
Yeah, I think the young man's ready to fire. I mean, if you look at the opening of the Malaysian Grand Prix, where he jumped down the inside and just went berserk.
That was beautiful.
It was fantastic. And I see no reason why that Williams shouldn't be on the pace, and I think it's time that Rosberg shined in the sun, and hopefully he will do that at the Shanghai.
Mate, I hope Rosberg does it well as well. I haven't picked him for my podium. I don't know why. Rosberg just seems to be during the race dropping off a little bit, and I'd like to see him on the podium, no question. But I'm going to pick Timo Glock, Max. I've been picking Trulli for the last...
Oh, surprise. Pep's picking Timo. Oh.
Mate, I've picked Trulli for the last couple of Grand Prix, and now, of course, I'm picking Timo, so Trulli will do well. But I just think that Toyota is doing really well, and I expect Timo to be right up there in qualifying and the race. So Timo for P2 for me, mate.
P2? Alright, very interesting. I've picked his counterpart, mate, for a podium. I've picked Trulli for P3.
And it could be, I mean,
Oh, mate, it could be anything. It's a lottery at the moment. Let's be honest. Look, I picked Trulli for my P3. I have no reason not to pick him. That Toyota's extremely quick car, and hopefully this is the season that Toyota really shine. And 2 races. Two podiums. I've no reason to believe that won't continue, mate, and I can see why you pick Lock in P2. But I've just gone for Trulli in P3. I deliberately haven't chosen Barrichello this time. Potentially something's got to happen to a Brawn. Yeah. Maybe it'll happen to a Barrichello. I don't know. Maybe a gearbox. Who knows? But look, it's a bit of a lottery at the moment, mate. Who have you got in P3? Yeah,
Max, I haven't picked Barrichello either. And, it might not come as much surprise that I've actually picked Webber for P3. This is the Australian Formula 1 podcast. So, we are Australian, and I do hope he does well. But, the Red Bull has done extremely quick lap times and has been way up there with Vettel with Vettel, admittedly, but I want Webber to get on the podium earlier in the season. I think the car does have some pace.
Sure does. There's no doubt about that.
So, you know, if he doesn't crash out, if he doesn't get hit by someone, if someone doesn't
please don't hit him,
then I think he could be a chance for a podium. So it is a speculator, Max, and of course it won't happen. But anyway, I'm picking Webber for P3.
You're out there, mate. You're giving it a shot.
Yeah,
Love
why
it.
not?
Good.
Why not? So, mate, that's our tips.
All right, that's our tips. Pre-practice, pre-qualifying, pre-race.
Still a
All right, so there's a caveat, all right? Or if we... Oh, look, we never get it right anyway. Who am I kidding? Yeah, that's who we're picking.
All right, guys, we'll enjoy the Chinese Grand Prix. We certainly will.
Yep.
And we'll do a video after that race, I guess, Max.
I think we will.
I'm sure we will.
Guys, as I said, I'll be away this weekend, race weekend. I'll be up in Brisbane. But when I get back, I'll certainly jump online and chat with you guys and answer or respond to any of the comments that you guys make. But until then, enjoy the week, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Webber in P3, I'm just...
No, mate, you fucking could be onto something.
No, I'm dreaming.
No, bro.
Fucking...